Hey, everybody. Oh, Lord. Yes, Romeo Wednesday. Hey, Risa. Hey, Kristen and Candy and Renee and Marilyn and Red Blast and Lucille and Craftable Things. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. Hey, Angel B. Can y'all hear me? Y'all, I have sound? Say I have sound. All right. Bright Moon. Hey, Dims. Thank you for being here. Hey, Nani. Donna, right? Not Nani. Hey, Karina. Hi, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. I'm 2 minutes late. Sorry. We got a long set of goals. So let's read the goals. We're going to learn how to layer glitter vinyl. That's one goal. Learn how to save the file as an SVG and export it into other software programs. Sitting at the house. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Town Mama. Hey, Dorothy. Hi, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Lord, y'all, I had a crazy day. Hey, Kimmy. It's so good to see you. Oh, thank you, Laretha. Thank you so much. I'm glad y'all can hear me. I had to wear this because I feel like when I'm live, I say it a lot. I say, in my opinion, a lot. Hey, Leshonda. I'm doing fine. Hey, Gloria and T-Flames and Nicolette. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the goal again. Maybe I need to start pinning the goal because sometimes we get away from it, but we always come back to it. The goal is, we have 3 goals this time. Hey, Hector. Acevedo. Look, Kiki. To learn how to layer glitter vinyl, to save the file as an SVG, and to export the file into other software programs. Okay, so we have 3 goals. Hey, Sherelle. Hey, Lakira. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much. Please make sure to hit the like button on your way in. That would be amazing and fantastic and awesome and super. It will be all of those things. Okay, it will be all of that. Amazing, fantastic, super, and awesome. Okay. Hey, Vanessa. Okay, y'all. So yes, Kristen. I actually cut out 3 different teams. I did the New Orleans Saints. I did Kansas City Chiefs, and I did the Cowboys again. And yes, the first goal is to learn how to layer. Did I make this template? Yes, Angel B. I will put the link in there so you can get it because you have to sign up for my email, honey. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Nita said it. This was the first template I ever made, Angel B. I was so proud of myself, even though it looks like in my. It's not in my, it's in my. It looks like it's one word because I didn't really know what I was doing. And by the time I realized I needed to scoot it over, it was already what? Too late. It was already too late. No, it's not for sale, Dimps. You know, I don't want to get into no sales. Send me an email, Dimps, and I'll respond to you. And if Angel B, if you're on that same distribution, then the one that Patrice sent the other night, then you can have it. Thank you, Leshonda. I appreciate that. You need this template. I feel like, don't y'all feel like I say this a lot when I'm live? Because I feel like when people ask me questions, I always say, well, in my opinion. You haven't? You will love it. I'm almost 80% addicted. 80%. Hey, Jan, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I want to say that before we even get started, that I appreciate you being here, okay? So it's a safe response. Well, I feel like I have to say that because people will say, well, what's the best? What's the best printer? What's the best ink? What's the best paper? And, you know, what's best to me is not best to everyone. So whenever I respond to that, I'm really giving my opinion. All right, Candy. Candy, you got to start this year. You got to start in 2023. You're not jumping on, Kristen? Okay. Well, okay. Yes. Yes. And I'll send it to you there. I don't know why you would want this, but you're definitely welcome to have it. Anyone is welcome to have this file. This, in my opinion, anyone who is, I'll put the link below this video. Sign up for my email list, and it'll, once you sign up, it'll come to you. It'll come up. It'll come to you as a pop-up. Hey, Kim J. Thank you, Tawana. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Diane. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let me show the goal one more time, and then we're going to talk about some things, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so I'm actually, even though, let me move my table up. Holographic HTV. Okay. So even though today is, and you're going to see my HTV run, because we are going to press, but we're not going to cut. Even though, hey, even though today is Romeo Wednesday, we're not actually cutting, because I already cut the vinyl. I did not want to waste your time by cutting vinyl, because I feel like I can show you, I can just show you what I cut, and the goal really is to show you how to make your own. Okay. That's the goal, is for me to show you how to make your own. So once again, if you haven't already liked the video, please do that. I've already shown the goal. So if somebody comes in late after we get started, because I am going to be, for the most part, in Leonardo Design Studio. I am using Leonardo Design Studio Pro. What if you're already on the list? You would have to still, like, because it'll say like, send me the file. So you'll be clicking to send the file. Hey, Donzel. We're going to be in Leonardo Design Studio Pro, but I am going to show you how to take the file to Cricut Design Space, because I know a lot of people still don't have a Romeo yet, or a Juliet yet. And just in case you don't, you'll be able to still make it yourself. Okay. That's the goal. All right. So I am using, for the most part, Siser vinyl, except the brown layer of the football. There's a store here called Aviva Wholesale, and they're brown better than the Siser. Okay, so there's that. So the brown layer of the football is not Siser, and I'm not sure of what their brand of glitter vinyl is, because it doesn't say like, oh, this is Siser. It just says brown, red, gold. It just tells you the colors. It doesn't tell you what the brand is. Okay, so there's that. I did get multiple shirts because I don't really know what color shirt I'm going to press on yet. I am going to give away the vinyl at the end, because I don't have a favorite team. So at the end, we'll do a giveaway, and I'll give you whoever wins, I'll give you the vinyl that's already cut. And but we'll still press one shirt, and I'll still give that away, because I don't have a favorite team. Hi, Jaquita. Thank you for being here, and welcome. Okay. All right. Do y'all want me to put the link right now for my email to get this file? And I want to tell y'all something that happened, because I was a little bit, I wanted to say something, but I guess I need to say two things. One, I did, Jaquita. Yeah, I love the Rockets. Okay, so one, we're live, and when we're live, we laugh, we talk, we interact. So if that is not what you're looking for, like you're not like, I don't like to laugh, go ahead and like the video and then click out. Okay, do that. Like the video first and then click out and go somewhere and be angry. Okay, you can just be walking and just be like mad. Okay, but like the video before you do that. Okay, that's one. Two, The first time I shared this file, and I don't remember when it was because maybe it was 2 months ago. It might have been 2 or 3 months ago, but I actually made it on a whim because I was watching Patrice sent me a little clip of how to do a rhinestone file. If y'all don't know who Patrice is, she's Craftable Things, right? She's amazing. Like, she knows all the rhinestone stuff. And she knows that I'm not really good at following along. I have to watch it multiple times. So I was watching the video. She sent me a little clip and I made this file and I was so proud of myself. And I was like, oh, I don't like to do sales. So I'll give it away. I don't want to, actually, you guys, I don't want to sell you anything. My goal is to empower you to make your own stuff. To me, that's better than anything, right? It's like teaching somebody how to fish instead of giving them fish. Because if you learn how to fish, you'll always be able to eat, right? You won't have to be dependent on somebody else. Yeah, go ahead and click out. That's what I want you to do. Like the video first and then go. You can just walk down the street and be like, you can do all of that. But like the video before you go do it. Okay, that's just that. But so anyway, when I made this file, when I was on live or something and I was telling people that you can get the file, all you have to do is just sign up for my email. And so I know it was right before Prime Day. And before Prime Day, I think we were already in Greece because Peter and I went to Greece for our anniversary. And I sent out a video from Greece about like how to shop for Prime Day, like how to look for deals and all that stuff. And I sent it to everyone who was y'all, if I'm not looking in the right place, just pretend, okay? Because I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. I'm just gonna look at myself. I'm just looking at myself. Hey girl, hey. So I sent out the video to say like, this is how you shop, blah, 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 blah. And I sent it to everyone who was in my email list at the time. And this person, and I hope she's in here right now, and I want her to click in, like it, and go on, be angry too. But she said to me, Delonda, I only signed up for your email to get the file. I do not want any of this other stuff. If selfish was a person, it would be her. The audacity. Patrice, I need the matching audacity rhinestone file. That was what she said. I only signed up for your email to get the file. I don't want to receive any other emails from you. I was so outdone. At first, I had a whole paragraph, but once you mature and you reach a certain age, you just be like, delete. I'm not even going to respond because I didn't have anything good to say. It wasn't going to help the world, my response. It wasn't going to help her. It wasn't going to help me. It wasn't going to make me feel better. It wasn't going to make her feel better. And it wasn't nice. So I just deleted my response and removed her from my email list. Okay. I just want you to know that. But I thought that was very, like, wow, you are a selfish person. So I just feel like you don't have to respond to everything. And really, you guys, no response is a response. I want you to remember that. When somebody says something that's offensive, you don't always have to respond. No response is also a response. Okay? So there's that. Let me find that link right quick and share that. And then we're going to get started. So like I was saying, it's another thing I want to share with you that I found out. Forms. Okay, it's right here. Copy. I'm sorry for turning my head. 1 second, you guys. 1 second. But I thought that was quite rude. Okay. Okay, so y'all should be able to see the link to, when you click in, it'll say, let me see what it says. It'll say like enter your first name and then your email address, and then there's a red, like a box that'll say send me the template. Give it a second and it'll pop up. How long have I been crafting? Since 2021. She's coming for my piece. Oh, they can't have my piece, Kimmy. You know that. They cannot. Nobody can have my piece. Especially somebody who didn't give it to me. You didn't give it to me. You sure can't take it away. No. So, no. All right. So if you're just coming in, here is the goal again. One thing I want to say, when we get to Leonardo Design Studio, well, even before we get to Leonardo Design Studio, most of you know, because I think for the most part, everyone has a Cricut, right? Everyone has, most of y'all have a Cricut. You know that with a Cricut, when you're making a design, if your design is wider or taller than 11.5, what will happen? What will happen? What would you do that for, Katie? Yes, Kristen, yes. It's not going to make you sign up for my email again. It's just going to send you the template. What happens if you're in Cricut Design Space and your image is wider than 11? Yes, Jay Bear, that's exactly right. If your image is wider than 11.5 or taller than 11.5, Cricut Design Space will automatically prompt you to get a 12 by 24 mat. Well, what I realized with Romeo and with Leonardo Design Studio, it won't prompt you to do that. But really, you will need a longer mat because the design is just, it ends up being wide. So what I do, what I've learned, because I've made this template so many different ways and so many times, I've learned to just make sure that my design is not bigger than 11.5, or I use wider vinyl. Now, hopefully this is not confusing anyone. I hope that it's not confusing anyone, but let me show you what I mean. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. So y'all know, well, not y'all, but some people probably know, I use a desktop, Jaquita. I have a laptop that's connected to my DTF printer, but I use a desktop. Okay. So most of you know that I love using Siser. Like, it's the brand of vinyl that I prefer. The reason why I prefer it is because when you press Siser vinyl, you don't have to wonder if it's a hot or cold peel. You can peel it either way. I love that. I love taking the guesswork out, right? I don't want to be thinking about, do I need to wait? Do I need to let it cool down? Is it warm? I don't want to be thinking about that, because I have what? Naps to take and crafts to make. I don't have time for that. Okay, so I love Siser. I love it. But what I want you to notice about Siser, and this is just like So this is Siser purchased from the store locally. If you purchase Siser from like 143 Vinyl or Atlanta Vinyl or Heat Transfer Warehouse, it doesn't come like this, right? It doesn't say it like this. It's going to be unwrapped and it's going to just be like more like a loose roll. So just know that. So whenever you see somebody with vinyl like this is local. This is a local purchase. Okay. Okay. So there's that. One thing to note about Siser, and I'm going to tell you, like, I learned this because I kept making this file so many ways, right? That first cowboy shirt that I made that for my mom because pretty much everyone in my family is a Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't care, but they are. Okay. So, but what I want you to notice about Siser is that it is 11.8 by 36. So 11.8 is the width, right? That's how wide it is. And if if you go over that 11.5, like even if your image, your design is 11.6, it's not going to work. You need vinyl that's at least 12 inches wide. So in some cases, I had to go with, like, if Aviva was closed, I had to go get Cricut because Cricut vinyl, so these are both gold, right? It's a different kind of gold. This is gold and this is, they both say gold, but you can see they look different, right? Like one looks like old gold and one, they both say gold. But look at Cricut vinyl. Cricut is, see if you can see that, 12 by 19. And those few little inches, I mean, it really does make a difference. It really, really makes a difference. And I know you might be thinking, I don't see how, but just trust me, it does. Okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying so far? Hey, Tanya. Naps to taking crafts to make, that sure would. Y'all understand what I'm saying so far? You don't understand, Jan? Can you buy this in the UK? I'm not sure. You probably can buy Siser 2/10. It is. It is, Kristen. You wouldn't think that it is, but it is. Okay, so know that in some instances, I didn't use this. I went and got vinyl from Aviva, and at Aviva, I like it because their vinyl, y'all know, y'all know I shop a lot, right? So I went and bought some today because I wanted to be ready in case y'all were like, can you make a what's this stuff? Miami Dolphins, can you make or whatever, right? I wanted to be ready for you. But you can get their vinyl like this. And I love that. Look how look how wide that is. I love it, right? So I got this blue, I got this gold, I got this, I don't know what this one is called. I should have wrote the colors down. I should have taken a picture of red. I'm going to buy red even if I already have red. I just love red. And then I got black. One thing about Aviva is that they are always out of white. They are always, always out of white glitter vinyl. I don't know why. They're always out of white. You think it's orange? It might be. Like a burnt orange? Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so I got their brown because I like it. This is not Siser right here. This is the one from Aviva, and I think it looks so much better on the football. Let me show you the designs, and then we're going to go into Leonardo Design Studio. And I'm going to give this away because, remember, I don't have a team. So if the Saints are your team and you win, then that's great. Okay. So Remember with glitter vinyl, you guys, hey, good morning from Australia. Deb, it's in Houston. Yes, Kathleen, it's in Houston on Harwin. Do I have a link for it? I don't. They have a website. They gave it to me. Let me see if it's on this receipt or if it's on this bag. Oh, avivawholesale.com. 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 Okay. Who said they don't see it? Okay. Now I know that, here we go. In my opinion, it is not best to layer glitter vinyl on top of other layers of glitter vinyl. Because when you press vinyl, any vinyl, really the goal is to press it onto the fabric, right? You want the vinyl to adhere to the fabric. And when you're pressing glitter vinyl on top of other layers of glitter vinyl, what is it really stuck to? What is it adhered to? It's really not, it's not adhered really to anything, and it doesn't last as long. Okay. So I never layer glitter on top of glitter. Does that mean that you can't? No, you can. You totally can. You can just be like, you know what? I don't care what Delonda says. I'm going to do it. And guess what? That's great. It won't impact my life if you do that. Okay? I don't want you to do it, but I won't be impacted if you do. Okay? So, yes, there are a lot of steps when you get into Leonardo Design Studio. And in my opinion, there are even more steps to do it in Cricut Design Space. So to me, it's easier to do it in Leonardo Design Studio and then take it over to Cricut Design Space. Okay? That's, oh, Cynthia, really? Okay. So when I made this file, and I want to take it apart so you can see each layer, I made it so that none of the layers would be on top of another layer. So this is the gold layer. That's the gold. And then the Lord did bless you. Then on top of the gold, I put the black. Okay. So then when I get ready to layer this or place this on a shirt, or when you get ready to layer it, because I'm not making a shirt, I don't really need a Saints shirt, I would be placing this layer down first. And when I send this to you, it'll already be in the right order. So I'll send it to you and it'll be parchment paper in between the layers. Then you'll put the black layer on top like that. See where I'm going? See where I'm going with that? And then on top of that, you would go with the white layer of Saints. Now this design is a little bit different than the other designs I made, because with the word Saints, when I looked up the New Orleans Saints, it only said two colors, and it was gold and black. And I was like, dang, gold and black, they only got two colors. They need another color. They need another color in there. So white, I just did a thin offset of white, and I'll show you, I'm going to show you the full process of how I did this. So when you're layering it, so the white is going to sit right on top of that black once you get it pressed down. And then on top of that will go the football. And this is the brown from here, from Aviva here. This is not Siser brown, but you can use Siser brown. I just didn't. I didn't. It was too light. Oh, yay, good, Martha. I got this stuck to this thing, y'all. Hold on. So then there's the football. This is a good brown. I'll show you Siser brown too. It's still good. It's just light. And then I put the white on top like that. And then the gold went on top like that. And it's not looking really good right now because it's not pressed, but once you get it and you press it, you'll be like, yes, I did it. And you'll be so proud of yourself. Okay, and it'll look good. It'll look really good. Okay. So there's the Saints. And then I did one for, who did I say? The Chiefs. Now the one for the Chiefs is a little bit different because the word Chiefs only had 2 layers. Let's see. So here's the one for the Chiefs. So for the Chiefs, I did and y'all, I just chose I don't know these teams like that, so I didn't know which color should be in the back or whatever. But I chose a red layer to go in the back. Thank you, Martha. Okay, so I chose a red layer to go in the back, and then I did the football next. And it's still that same brown. Like that. And then on top of that, I put the yellow. Let's see if I can get it right so y'all can see it. Like that. So the red layer is thin. It's really thin. I want to show you. Y'all hear my dog down there for just howling for no reason. And then on top of that, now this is where I was like, I don't know. I don't know about this, but I did black. And I don't know if this should have been white, but I did a black outline of Chiefs. So it's like this. And then I did the red to go on top of that. Like that. Now, if I had to, like, just, hindsight 2020, right? If I was doing this over, I might have made the red outline a little bit thicker because I think it's thin, but depending on what color shirt you use, it might be fine. Okay. And then the one for the Cowboys, I didn't weed it because I'm going to weed it in front of you. Okay. You like the black outline? All right. So this, I'm giving this away. I'm giving that away. And then I will make the Cowboys one. I'll give that one away. Okay. But I want to show you how to do it. All right. So we're ready to go into Leonardo Design Studio. We good? We're ready to go into Leonardo Design Studio. Thank you, Jackie. Red gold is I did red. No, I did red, brown, the brown layer. Because I did the football under the yellow. I did red, the football, the white layer, then the gold or yellow, then the black, then the red again. Okay, that's what I did. And what I want you to notice is that nothing is layered on top of another layer. So even if you just look at the Chiefs, right? Let's just say we just look at the Chiefs. This is an outline of this. So it should fit in there perfectly and not be on top of another layer like that. Okay. I don't know if you can see it good. Y'all know I'm not really good at showing the stuff, but you see that? And I wasn't sure about the black outline, but when I asked in my Facebook group, they said it was good. So I didn't know if I should have used white or black, but you can make that decision for yourself. Okay. How y'all feeling before we go into Leonardo Design Studio? How y'all feeling? Any questions? I feel like I miss questions when I'm in the software, but I'm trying to do better. I always say I'm gonna try to do better, then I don't. All right, you like the black outline. All right, we're going into Leonardo Design Studio, and hopefully I don't lose you. Y'all know I'm getting stuff messed up. I don't try to, but I do. I don't try to, but I do. Girl, you should have just been a singer. That's it. That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. No. All right. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do after you decide on your team, no matter what team it is, after you decide, like, let's just say your team is the Dolphins, or your team is, I don't know, the Texans, or whoever your team is. The next thing you'll do is go to Creative Fabrica and you'll download the font that's called Varsity. So let me see if I can pull that up so you can see what it looks like. It is already linked below the video, but I'm going to give you the link again here in the chat. If you are not already subscribed to Creative Fabrica, like if you don't have their yearly all access plan, like what are you doing with your life? It's $4.99 per month, but you pay at one time. It's $59 for the whole year. And you just pay it one time. So you're not billed every month like most other subscriptions. So mine is coming up again in November, but I've had it for a year already. So know that this is the font. I mean, this is the Varsity font. Leonardo Design Studio is the software that that is used with the Siser Romeo. Okay, so let me see if I can share that screen. Share. All right, so this is the font right here. And I used one that had the outline around it. So you see how that ABC has that big outline? I love it like that. You don't have to use that one. You can probably find one from defont.com. You might even be able to find one in Cricut Design Space or something like that. But this is the one that I used. You have to put it on something. It's not bad at all. Okay, so there's that. The other thing that I used was this football. Let me go to the football. And when I looked in Leonardo Design Studio, I did not see a football that I like more, but you might find one that you like more than the one that I'm getting ready to show you. All right, hold on one second. And remember with Creative Fabrica, when you access the files, you have a commercial license. So if I wanted to sell these files because I've made them, I can. I don't want to, but I could. Okay, so here's the file. And there are 4 options in this bundle. And I chose this one right here. It's just called Football 1. Okay. Okay, bye, Kristen. All right, so this is the file right here, Football 1. Okay. Now, today, earlier when I was looking at this design, let me stop sharing and I want to show y'all something else. When I was looking at the design, the first time I made this shirt, I used a font called Blontic Script. But when I was looking at fonts today, because I just wanted to try something different, the font that I used on this is not Blontic Script. It's one that's called, I have to show it to you. I just love it so much. I just think it's so cute. I got it from Creative Fabrica. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me share my screen. Window. Where is it? Is that? Okay, let me share my screen and show you this. So, what brand of glitter? For the most part, it's Siser. So today when I was looking at my fonts, I wanted to see a different font. I didn't want to use Blontic Script again. So I typed the word Saints just like that, just with a capital S and everything else lowercase, because I wanted to see what fonts I already had and what they would look like on the shirt. I'm on a website that's called wordmark.it, wordmark.it, wordmark.it. And on this website, you can see what all of the fonts look like that you have downloaded on your computer. These are called your system fonts. So once I click here, I can see, you know, Saints in all the ways that I have access to, right? And so I started looking at them. I looked at Babylon. I kind of liked that one. I also liked Bertha. Here is the one that I used the first time, Blontic Script. I like that one too. So I'm just like, and I don't, this is a free, it's free. I don't have a paid, I don't pay to use this. I don't have a subscription or a membership or anything like that. So you're going to get ads that pop up. You can just close them out. I like chocolate. The only thing I didn't like about the chocolate was that it was kind of thin. Here's Christmas Classica. You know, so I just started looking at all of these different fonts and trying to find one that I like better. Here's one that I like, Humble Style. You see where I'm going with this? I'm just looking at all. Oh, I also like Mother Lover. I started to use that one, Mother Lover. But I found one that I love. Let me show it to you. Let's see. I like a lot of these actually. So after I filter through the selected fonts, hey Sharon Davenport. So you can kind of look through here and see if, you know, like, do I love any of these? Do I, you know, do I want to use these instead of what I already have? Like, I really like Humble Style and I like Mother Lover because it's, let me make it bigger so you can see it because I feel like you can't really see it. I like Mother Lover because it's thick and I like thick, bold fonts. Yeah, I love it. Okay. So that's what I started doing. And then I didn't really find one that I was like in love with. And so what I did was I went to the font and then I typed in the word Saints again. And then I found one that I love. And the one that I love is one that's called Signatra. So let me show you what that looks like. It is so, so pretty. It is gorgeous. It's called Signatra. And it's where on Creative Fabrica. Signatra, like that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So that's the one that I ended up using on Saints, was the one that's called Signatra. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. Okay, so y'all good? Let me copy that and put it in the this is the font on Saints. Going to church. Okay, Mary. I need to be right there with you. Say a prayer for me. Say 2 of them, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7, or 8, or 9, or 10. Okay? All right, so we good? Hey, JJ, Jackie Otto. Okay, so now let's go into Leonardo Design Studio. So we know the files. I use Varsity Font. I use Football One. And for the Saints file, I use the font that's called Signatra. So we've done all 3 of those things already. Now we're going to go into Leonardo Design Studio and get ready to put the file together. I'm gonna start from a blank slate. I'm not gonna start with it already done. I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it so you can make one for your team, okay? And this is the time to ask questions just in case, okay? Hey, Debbie, thank you for being here. All right. All right. So let me find. If I was Leonardo Design Studio, where would I be? Where would I be? Thank you, Donzel. These rhinestones came from the baby's booty. And the link to get this file is somewhere up there already. Okay, the template, to get the template is free. I don't sell it. You can have it, but you do have to sign up for my email list to get it. Okay. All right. All right. Share. Hide. Up. Let's see if it comes up. Looks like a black screen to me. Let's stop and try that again. Let's try that again. Let's go to, why didn't it open up? Let me try again, y'all. You gotta see it like that. All right. All right, so we're in Leonardo Design Studio. I'm using Leonardo Design Studio Pro. And this is Siser's software that goes along with the Siser Romeo, because today is Romeo Wednesday. Yes, I'm in Houston, Katie. Carol, the link is up there somewhere. It's where you sign up for my email. I can't share it again because we're in Leonardo Design Studio right now, okay? But I'll share it again before I close out. All right, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. You want me to sing? Okay. All right, so I'm on Leonardo Design Studio Pro. I'm going to click Design. When I click Design, what you can see, if you were to pretend like this was Cricut Design Space, this will be your canvas. This is my canvas, basically. Okay. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, girl, you sound so good. Okay, perfect. Dolores said yes. I'm going to take that as a yes for everyone. Victoria's Creation said yes also. All right, so the first thing I do is I add the file. So I'm going to go to Open, and I'm going to go to my downloads and get that the word go. Remember, that is in the varsity fonts. I still have it just in my downloads. I haven't moved it yet. Okay, so it's in my varsity. I'm using the varsity SVG. Okay, and I'm going to open the SVG folder, and I'm going to get the G. I'm going to click open. Okay, I'm going to just keep it on editable artwork. I'm going to click apply. And I'm going to just move it up. And I'm going to try to go slow enough. Do we have to have a cutting machine? No, you don't, Marilyn. The link isn't showing in the chat anymore. I'm going to share the link again before we finish, but I don't want to click out of here. Okay? If y'all are just coming in, please remember to click the like, okay? Like the video. All right, so far all I've done is add the G. Now I'm going to go and click open again. I'm going to add the O. Now you will be doing the same thing if you were using numbers. So like, let's just say you were doing this for like, you know, your favorite player is number 19, then you would be importing a 1 and a 9. Okay, so it's the same concept. I'm going to click keep it on editable artwork, and I'm going to move the O up, but I'm going to make sure that the G and the O are not touching. I don't want them to be touching. I want them to be together, but not touching. Yeah. That font, yes, Loretta, that's a great question. Yes. Okay. Y'all, how y'all feeling so far? All I've done is just add a G and an O, and the G and the O came from the font that I showed you. I don't want to go fast, and I don't want to go slow either. I want it to be at a pace that's good for you. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to select the G and the O, and I'm going to arrange it. I'm going to click arrange, and I'm going to go to align objects to the bottom because I just want them to be lined up together at the same level. Okay, good, Sharon Davenport. Sharon Davenport, I saw you on my list for Maker Academy weekend, so thank you very much. Okay, so now all I've done is add the G and the O. I arranged it so that they are at the same level. And I'm going to stretch it out. I'm making it wider, and I'm also going to make it a little bit taller. Now this right here will be a matter of personal preference because you might want to make yours bigger than this. You might want to make it smaller than this, but you will also be taking into consideration the size of the shirt you're making. Okay. Now, this would be appropriate for a medium shirt, a large shirt. I would even say for an extra large shirt, this would be fine. Thank you so much. Okay, good, Francis. Hey, Eve. Okay, so we good so far? All right, so we have that. Now, remember what I said when we first got started about 11.5, right? That I don't want to go beyond 11.5. I want to be very cautious about going beyond. Hey, Mary Brown, thank you for being here. I want to be cautious about going beyond 11.5 because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to go too far with my vinyl, especially if I'm using Siser, especially if I bought it from somewhere locally. Now, if you get Siser from 143 Vinyl, or if you get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse or even Atlanta Vinyl, you can get it, you know, you can get the wide sheets. You won't have the 11.8 sheet. For a 2X, I probably would. For a 2X, I would definitely go maybe 11.6. Yeah, I would. Hey, Sheila, thank you for being here. Can you do your team on leather? Well, I guess you could. I would probably do sublimation. Okay. All right. So we're good on this. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, and I hope you're doing is taking notes. Step 1 is upload your font. Step 2 is upload your football. or download, whatever, upload, download, get the files you need. That's the first thing you need to do. And then now we're here. You're going to bring your letters in. You're going to resize them. The next thing I'm going to do is bring that football in. Okay, so let me go and grab the football. I'm going to go to open. I'm going to go to my downloads. It's still in my downloads, you guys, because I did not move it over. Remember, I said I used football 1, and it's the SVG. I'm going to keep it right there at editable artwork and click apply. Okay, so now on my mat or my canvas or whatever you call this screen, I have the word go and I have the football. I'm going to move the football over for just a second. And if you're following along, you should have what I have. Now, if we were in Cricut Design Space, this would look a lot different. This will look a lot different, but it's okay. What I want you to do now is select the G and the O. Thank you for saying that, Twana. I want you to select the G and the O, and I want you to right click on it, and I want you to click paths, and I want you to click combine paths. That's going to bring the G and the O together so they're not two separate letters. They're basically seen as one letter. Bye, Renee. Okay, so now if I click on the G and the O and I wanted to move it, it's going to move together. It's all one thing now, okay, because they're combined. All right. How y'all feeling so far? Perfect. Okay, good. All right, so now what I'm going to do with the football is I'm going to click right here. Now, if you see, like, once I click on the football, if I'm right in the center of it, it's easier to move it when you see those crosshairs like that. So I'm just going to move it and I'm going to rotate it so that, you know, I can position it wherever I want it to go. This right here will also be a matter of, what am I going to say? Personal opinion. Right? Because you might want yours smaller, you might want it bigger, you might not even like this football, right? You might want it in a different way. Okay, I like it kind of, I think I like it just like this. The only thing I might be a little bit cautious about is right here. See that little white space right there at the bottom? I'm not really feeling that, right? In this white space right here, I will be careful about that. So when I'm looking at my football, like, I'm going to click on the football. Let me see if I can get to the football only. I'm going to move it so that that white space is kind of covered up. I don't want that. And I also don't want my football to be sticking out of the O. I want it to be in there with the O. Okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying about this? Let me make this bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger so you can see what I'm saying. See how that football is kind of sticking out right there on that O? I don't really like that. So I would, you know, kind of reposition it so that it's not. I don't want it sticking out. But I also don't want that little white space right there. So I would just kind of position it so that it's not like that. So if you're right in the corner, you can see that you can position it and move it a little bit. Now I just moved my G and my O. I'm not trying to do that. I was trying to move the football. Okay, so I can position it a little bit more. And this might not even bother you. Like, you might not, you know, you might not even care about this. But I just don't want mine like that. Or yours like that, whoever this is going to. This is going to be for you, not me. Okay? So we good. Okay, good, Sondoras. That's good. Okay, so we're good. So we have the G and the O. The G and the O are one thing together, and then we have the football. Hey, Karina, thank you for being here. All right. So, how y'all feeling? I'm always going to ask you how you're feeling because I know that sometimes when you're learning something new, it can be frustrating. And I don't want you to get to the frustration level. Okay. All right. Good. All right. So now what I'm going to do is select the G, the O, and the football. I'm basically just selecting everything that I have here, right? The G, the O, the G and the O are really considered as one thing now. And the football is on top of that. And what I'm going to do is come down here to this option where I see weld and remove front and stamp keep. You see where I am down here at the bottom? See where I'm hovering at the bottom? See where I'm hovering right here at the bottom? See where I'm hovering at the bottom? Bueller. Bueller. Okay, Dolores, I love you. Dolores is always on it. Right there responded. Thank you, Dolores. Okay, thank you, Barbara. Okay, so I'm going to click right there where it says stamp keep. It's the third option. Stamp keep. I'm going to click that. And what will happen is it will remove the space where the football is. So if I click on this football now, I can move it out and nothing is there. Okay. How y'all feel about that? You good with that? Okay, good. Now, why did I do that? By real praise. Why did I do that? Yes. Why did I remove that? Yes. Yes, Eve. So I can layer the vinyl because over here, we do not layer glitter vinyl on top of glitter vinyl. We don't do it, right? And so if I was just finished with my design already, if I just wanted my shirt to say go football, it would be perfect. I wouldn't have anything behind there, right? That's exactly right. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put the football back and I know there's nothing behind the football. I'm just going to go to the undo so it can go right back in the right spot. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. Yes. Okay. So now we have two things on our mat. We have the word go and we have the football. Now it's time to add the team. What team are we adding? What team? Want to do the Saints again? We have two Saints cut out. Do we want to do the Saints again? Steelers. What color are the Steelers? Browns. I don't. What's the parent? I don't know the colors, y'all. Dallas. Somebody said Cowboys. Somebody said Cowboys. All right, there's a lot of Cowboys fans here. There's a lot of Cowboys. We'll do Cowboys again, but we're gonna do Cowboys differently this time. All right, and I'll even come back and do the Browns because somebody said Browns. All right, so let's do Cowboys first, and then I promise you it's gonna make sense. All right, so I'm going to click out of there because I'm not clicked on anything right now. If you look at where my mouse is or my pointer, it's just right here at the bottom. I don't have anything selected. I don't have anything selected. Okay. Nothing is selected. Okay. What I'm going to do now is go down here and grab a text box, and I'm going to go to that font that was called, what was it called? Stings, what was this? S something. Hold on, what was it called? What was it called? Where was it called? Sinatra. And I'm going to type Cowboys. Now this is going to look different because I haven't done Cowboys with this font. Okay. Hey, Angel. Oh, okay. How about I'm going to do the Cowboys on here, but when I do the giveaway, I'll do 2 additionals that I'll send out. Okay. All right. I promise I will. I don't mind doing that. Okay. So now I have the word Cowboys. Pay attention right here, you guys. I'm going to make it bold, but I'm going to uncheck auto weld. I don't want auto weld. I do not want auto weld. Okay, take that off. And I'm going to click apply. Okay. How y'all feel about that? Here's my word Cowboys right here. And it's just brown because the last thing I touched was the football and it was brown. Okay. How y'all feeling? Y'all good with that? What did I do to the font? There were 2 things I did to that font. Two things I did to the font. I unwelded, yes. And I made it bold. Exactly, Lolita. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. Nita, are you in the United States? Nita said it. Are you in the United States? Yes. Okay. Lolita, are you in the United States? I'm pretty sure you are. I think you are. I think you're already on my email. Hey, Gigi Crafts. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're in Atlanta. Okay. So at the end of this live, I'm going to send you a DTF, one of my DTF transfers of my logo. Okay. And I'll show it to you at the end so you can see which one you want. All right. And you too, Lolita. So let me write that down because I'll forget. Y'all, my memory ain't what it used to be. My memory ain't what it used to be. I said Lolita and Nita logo. All right, we're good. Okay, so now we have the word Cowboys. I'm gonna make it bigger so I can see it, and so you can see it too. And let's kind of look at it. Let me see if I can take that view down. I don't want to zoom. I don't want to zoom. I want to zoom out. All right. So now remember, the word Cowboys is not welded, right? And what I want you to see is, see how they have these, like, if I help, let me make it big so you can see it again. I should have just kept it big. Why didn't I do that? So if I look at it, right, I can see these cut lines, right? You see that? See those cut lines? So if we were to press this right now, it would not be smooth. It would have these cuts in it in the vinyl. And we don't like that, right? Just like if you were in Cricut Design Space, you would want your font to be smooth. You want it to be welded. But I don't like to keep it on auto weld because it doesn't always look right to me. So I prefer to weld the text myself. So now what I'm going to do is select the word Cowboys. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to right click on it. You see where I am? And I'm going to go to paths and ungroup paths. Oh, That's good, Angel. Okay, so now I have individual letters and I can move them apart. Y'all still following? So I can move this S, I can move the Y, I can move the O, I can move the B, right? See what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is move the O. I want it a little bit closer. And I want this W closer. I want this B closer like that. I want this O. See what I'm doing? See what I did? Okay. So now I can kind of decide if I want the C to touch that O so it cuts together. Let me see if I can maybe even curve that C around a little bit. If it'll let me. Well, let's see. It looks a little bit weird. I'm not loving that. But let me see if I can. Because I kind of want it to be touching, but I don't want it to be, I don't want the top of it. Maybe this isn't the right font for this, for Cowboys, but let's see. Why won't it let me move it? Why won't it? How y'all feel about that C? I think it's okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe, I don't know. You like it? Okay. Well, then we'll go with it. So, Angel, to answer your question, I'm just going to select the letters, just the O, W, B, O, Y, S, and I can go to Arrange and Align Objects, and I can go to bottom. Oh, it went to the bottom. Let me undo that. Hold on. I think it's actually okay like this. I think they're okay like that. So what I'm going to do is select the letters Cowboys, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go to Paths, and I'm going to weld. Choose another team. Okay. We're going to go with Cowboys for now. All right. So let me bring the view back down. All right. Let me bring it down again. All right. So how y'all feeling so far? We got go, we got the football, and behind the football is nothing. And then we have the word Cowboys. Now, with the word Cowboys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an offset to it. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and change this go to blue. Okay, I'm going to go over here to my, I'm on the color picker panel, and I'm just going to change this to blue. Now, I like, and this really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things if you are not using sublimation. If you're not using sublimation, the hex codes don't really matter. But if you just want to see like what the colors will look like when they're all together, then I think it's a good idea to use the hex codes. So I'm going to look for the hex codes for Cowboys. So I'm going to go to, I'm just looking at my phone, hex codes for Dallas Cowboys. And for the blue, the number is 041E42. Okay, so I'm just going to click apply, and it changed it to that blue. Okay, Carol. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for that. All right, and then we'll do the other colors in a minute, just not yet. All right, so now I have my Cowboys, and what I'm going to do now is hey Louise, is I'm going to add an offset. The way to add an offset is to go down here to right here where it says build contours. I'm going to click on build contours, and I'm going to go to editable contour, and I'm going to include the holes, and I'm going to add an offset. Now you'll see it, you see a black offset that's showing up. I don't know if you can see it really good, but I think like right at 75 is good. 75, 79 is also good. But I'm going to make this offset like a white, and I'm going to click apply. Now I know you can't see that, but I'm going to go over here to the dark matte. I'm going to make the background dark so you can see that. So let me move it up so you can see that. See, it has a white offset behind it. Hey, precious pieces. Thank you, Kathleen. Okay. But I'm not finished yet. Right now on my mat, I have Go, I have Football, and I have 2 layers of Cowboys. I'm going to add another layer of Cowboys. Hey, Zelda. I'm going to add another layer of Cowboys. So let me show you. So I'm going to select Cowboys. Right now I have 2 layers, right? You do understand that I have 2 layers of Cowboys, right? I'm going to add another layer. So it's going to actually be 3 layers of Cowboys. So I'm going to go back to build contours, go to editable image, go to include holes, and I'm going to add an offset again. Now this offset is just going to come in black. It doesn't matter. It's fine. And I want this offset to be, oh, that 87 looks good. I actually like that. I'm going to click apply. Okay. Now the word Cowboys, I'm just going to tell you, it's not going to be brown. It's actually going to be that silver. So like if I'm using glitter vinyl, I will be using silver. So let me go ahead and click on that now so you can pretty much see what that's going to look like. The hex code for the Cowboy silver is 869397. I'm going to click apply. Okay. Okay. Is anyone confused about anything I've done so far? I know I've done a lot. Thank you, Dolores. No. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Now, I have 3 layers of Cowboys, right? And remember, we don't layer glitter on top of glitter, but we're not ready to change it just yet, because what we want to do first is see how big we want the word Cowboys. So I'm selecting all 3 layers. I'm going to select all 3 layers of the word Cowboys, and I'm going to move it up here to the top of my Go, to the top of this Go right here. And I'm going to make it big as I want it to be, right? And you know, this will be a what? Matter of what? Personal preference. Okay, so I can make it a little bit smaller. I can make it a little bit longer. I can see if this is like, I think that looks good. What do y'all think? Hey, Lori. Hey, C. Poitras. I don't know if I said it right. I hope I did. Okay, so I think it looks good right there. How y'all feel about that size? It looks great. Okay, so I think I like that. Now I want y'all to stay with me. promise me you're going to stay with me because I don't want this part right here might get a little bit murky. It's murky, Delonda. It's murky. Okay, so remember right here, these are 3 layers. I have cowboys in silver. I have cowboys in white. And I have cowboys in black, right? Right? And I'm going to move 2 of the layers. I'm going to move the white layer and I'm going to move the silver layer. So I'm just going to move this right here. Well, let me undo that. Let me just click on the silver, move the silver, move the white. And all I have right now on my, I don't know what we would call this, a mat. I'm going to select go, the football, and that big outline. And I'm going to do stamp keep. And when I do that, I'm going to move this word cowboys over here. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Yes, Nita, yes. We don't layer glitter on top of, yes, 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 and what else? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. Now I'm not going to put it back yet. I'm not going to put it back yet. Okay. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add an offset to that go, because I think it'll look nicer with an offset. This is just my opinion, and I'm wearing my opinion shirt. Okay, so I'm going to click on the go, just the go. I'm just clicking on the go, and I'm going to click on build contour, and I'm going to go to editable contour, and I'm going to include the holes, and I'm going to add an offset to this. Now my offset, I think 43 is fair. My offset is actually going to be probably silver. It's probably going to be silver. Okay. And I can go and find that silver color again. Remember, I can just type it in right here. Hold on. If it'll let me. It won't let me, but I'll fix it. Okay. What y'all think about that? Thanks, Dills. How y'all feel about that? Y'all like that with that outline, or do you think the outline should be thicker? Y'all like it like that? Okay, I will go with that. Y'all have to like it, not me. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, now remember this was my big outline, right? This was the one that fit in here. And then I had the white layer, and then I had the silver layer. Now I'm just be honest, I don't want that second layer, this one, this white one right here. I really don't want that one. So I'm going to delete that one, but this will be a matter of personal preference for you, because you might want to keep it. I'm going to delete it though. This one right here, I'm going to change it to white. So I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to change it to white and click apply. And I'm going to put it right here. This is where it's going to fit when I'm ready for it. I'm not ready for it yet, but in a minute I will be. All right. So what I'm going to do first is take my silver layer and put it on top of this white. And it's going to be hard to see the white, right? It's hard to see it. Let's move it over here so we can see what's going on with it. Okay, so I'm going to put the silver, and I don't want to select anything that I don't want, like that little piece that's back there. I wish there was a way to like make this different, but it's not. But anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do is select the white layer of Cowboys and the silver layer of Cowboys. I'm going to select the white and the silver. I'm going to go to Arrange, Align Objects, and Center. It doesn't really look centered, but we're going to trust that it is. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is go down here to Stamp Keep so that I can change that white layer into an outline so that it's not a full layer. Okay, so I'm going to click on Stamp Keep. And now instead of having a full layer of white, what I have is an outline of white. It's going to look like that. And then I have my silver layer that's going to be on top. How y'all feel about that? It is a lot. Thank you, Sondoras. Okay. You like it? Do y'all feel like that white layer is thick? I feel like it's kind of thick, but how y'all feel about it? Okay. All right. So really, that's it. That's it. I'm finished. That's the file. So I can select the whole file, right? And just double check my size. So I can see that this file is right at 11.435. And that is actually a fantastic size. It's a good size. I do feel like that's thick too. I'm not really feeling it. Let's change that up a little bit. I feel like when I centered it, it wasn't really centered. It like, I don't think it really centered it. Let's see though. Let me just change the color of it for now just so I can see it. Okay. I'm just changing to red just for now, just so I can see what's going on, because it's hard to see that white. I think that looks better. I think it's still thick, but I think that looks better. So I want to do that. And now I'll do the Stamp Keep. Hopefully I didn't confuse anyone, but so this is going to be white. And this is going to be silver. Oh, I like it, y'all. Like if I had a team, I would wear this. You know, like if they were my team, I'd be like all over it. Right? So there's that. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So now I'm finished. And all I would have to do is click Send Design. And you should get a screen that looks like this. Like, are you sure? Do you want all artwork that fits on the page? I would say yes. Move each layer to each color. I always select yes. I keep mine just like this. When it's time for me to cut, I keep it just like this. I don't do any of that other stuff. And so it's on the all artwork that fits on the page. I would select that and I will go to move each color layer to origin. I will click send. So once I get to this screen right here, I'm just telling you how I do it, you guys. You definitely do not have to do it this way. Now this black layer right here, I don't cut this. I just think it's trash. But you can cut it if you want that to be on your football. That's just a part of the football. Okay. And it tells you what colors. So what will be here is your blue. And of course, everything will be mirrored. Then will be your brown, then your gray, then your white, and then your other white. And that's it. You will get all of that cut out. I personally, Delonda, let me stop sharing for a second so y'all can see my face and we can see how you're feeling. How y'all feeling? Okay. I personally cut each thing on a mat by itself because I'm still getting to know Romeo. So we know we still in the dating phase. We're not married yet. Like we still getting to know each other. Okay, that's what I do. But if you feel like you can just do it, then just do it. Follow the chat when you get a chance. Okay, I will do it right now. Okay, how do y'all feel about what we just did? Because I know that was a lot. I know there was a lot. Thank you, Victoria's Creations. Okay, let me put that link back in there for this file. Remember, you get your rhinestones from the baby's booty. These are frost ice, which I love. It is. The video stays up, and I guess how many times I want you to watch it? 100. Hey, Paulette, I want you to watch it 100 times from what? The rooter to the tutor. Beginning to end, baby. Beginning to end, baby. Share page link. Copy. Thank you, Jackie. Okay. So that link that I just put in the chat is for you to get this file. Okay. If you are already on my email, it's not going to make you sign up for my email again, but you would have to put your email in to get the template, and it's free. I'm not selling it to you. You can have it. Okay. And I mean, because it looks like it says in my opinion. Okay. So y'all want to do one more team, or do you want me to show you how to extract it? I'll do whatever the majority says. Thank you, Bobby. I should have been a comedian. Have you ever heard the joke about two men going to a bar? I don't even know. I was gonna have to make one up. Okay. You want to see extract, and somebody wants to see Steelers. Okay. Let's see what else. Gators. Florida Gators. Florida Gators. Okay, let's do extract, and then we'll do a team. I think I said I was gonna do. Did I say Browns? Commanders is long. Commanders, they need to change their name. They should just be like or Manders or men. They should just be the football men. That's what they should be. Football men. Football men. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to school again. Whoa. I gotta go back to school. Browns. I said the Browns. Okay, I'll do Browns. There's already a video for Eagles, so we're not doing Eagles. I can tell you that. I can't share it like this. Let me stop for a second. It won't let me do it that way. For some strange reason. Okay, so we'll pretend like this is already cut, right? We're pretending like we're good at, like, oh, we cut it. Ooh, yay, we did it. All right, so let's go back to design, right? So this is my design. I'm finished with it. I don't need to do anything else, right? Right? Yes, thank you, Dimps. Okay, so what I would do if I was finished with this, right? And I don't have a Siser Romeo and I don't have a Siser Juliet, but I love the software and I love, using the software. What I would do if I were you, which I'm not, is I will go to File. Then I will go to Export Artwork. And right here, can y'all see that good? I hope you can. Where it says selected artwork only. Well, you see I have it selected, right? And right here, where it says file format SVG, that's what I would save it as. I don't need it as a PDF. I don't need it as a PNG. I don't need it as a JPEG. And I don't need it as a TIFF. I need it as an SVG, right? Because if I'm taking this over to Cricut Design Space and I want to cut out these layers of vinyl, which is what I'm sure you would want to do, you would want to take an SVG, right? Thank you, Donzel. Hey, Sugar Mama's Creation. I need to change my name to Sugar Mama Delonda. Sugar Mama Delonda. That's me, Sugar Mama D. That's what I should have been, Sugar Mama. Okay, so you see what I'm saying so far? Right? I did not make any changes to anything. Right here where it says export artwork, I went to select, I just kept it on selected artwork. And then right there at the bottom where it says file format, I have it on, I don't know if y'all can see it, or I can't change the view. It won't let me click anywhere else. But you would select SVG. So I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to get a box, right? And I'm going to save this in my documents, and I'm going to save it. I have a Leonardo folder. I suggest you make a Leonardo folder. And I can call this whatever I want to call it. I want to call this Sugar Mama D. That's what I want to call it. Okay, Sugar Mama D, SVG, save. Okay, so that's what I want to do. You do what you want to do. Okay, Sugar Mama D. That's the name of this file, Sugar Mama D. So now, if I don't have a Siser Romeo or a Siser Juliet, I can open Cricut Design Space. Let me open Cricut Design Space, right? Let me close this out and click done. This is did y'all watch my video the other day? I hope you did, because it was 8 minutes and some seconds and you have no reason not to, because this was a good video. I'm just going to click new and replace. Okay. Right. So I'm in Cricut Design Space. Y'all following? Still with me? Y'all still with me? Thank you, Victoria's Creations. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, I love you, because Jesse has been watching all of my videos, even back when when it was real dark and I was setting the mood. I wasn't trying to. It was just, that's how it all happened. Okay. Thank you, Jeanette. Okay. We're in Cricut Design Space. So I would have to do what? I would have to click upload, and then I would go to upload image. I would browse to where I have that file saved, right? And I saved it in my documents, in my Leonardo folder, right? And what is it called? Sugar Mama D. Open. And there it is. Then I would click upload. And there's the file, and I would add it to my canvas. Look at that. Look at Cricut Design Space. Sugar Mama D, basic cut. Sugar Mama D, Sugar Mama D, Sugar Mama D, Sugar Mama D. I love it. Oh my gosh. Sugar Mama D. Right? Come on, Sugar Mama D. Yes, right? So I wouldn't even have to resize it, right? Because it's already sized the way I want it, right? Because this is the same size it was in Leonardo Design Studio. It doesn't, it says Sugar Mama D. Yes. And then I can click make it, and I'm going to get all those mats. I can, what? I want it on the mat. That's only confirmed. And then I will be able to make it. Okay. And I would know because I'm using what? Heat transfer vinyl. I would know that I would have to, mirror all of my mats, right? I will be mirroring all of my mats. Good, Lori. Thank you, Candy. Sugar Mama D. Okay? Sugar Mama D. I'm going to tell Peter to start calling me that. Like, you know what? No. From now on, call me Sugar Mama D. How y'all feeling? Feeling good? No, it's not for sale, Teresa, because you can make it yourself. Bye, Barbara. Teresa. Somebody tell Teresa that I don't do sales. Mac Daddy P. I love it. Mac Daddy P. Okay, you have to rewatch. Okay, so let me do Cleveland Browns right quick. We've already, I feel like we've met our goal. I feel like we have, but I'm gonna just check to see how y'all doing, because I never want you to leave a tutorial with me feeling confused, feeling defeated, feeling like you can't do it. I actually want you to feel like you can do it. I want you to be confident enough to try it. Okay? All right. So we haven't learned how to layer glitter vinyl just yet because I haven't pressed anything. But you know how to save it as an SVG and you know how to export it. That was my dancing right there, Donzel. You missed it? We don't do sales, Gloria. Gloria told you already. Okay? That was my dancing. You didn't see the moves? This is what we live, side to side. We don't try any, we don't do, we're not twerking. We're not swinging and getting low. Not that, what you just saw, that was it. Okay? Donzel, that was it. Boop. Sugar Mama D, dancing D, all the D's. Probably. Mm-hmm. We don't drop it, because if we drop it, who's gonna pick it up? We're not dropping it like it's hot, because if we drop it, who's gonna pick it up? Not me. Okay, let's do the Browns right quick. If y'all are finished, if you feel like you got it, I'm done with you, Sugar Mama D. Make sure you like the video before you leave, because that's important, right? Liking the video is free and it pushes my content out to more people. So that's why you always hear content creators say, please remember to like the video. So if you came in and you did not like the video, please remember to like the video. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go back right quick and I'm going to show you, we'll do Cleveland Browns. What are the colors? I don't know. I don't know football like that. I know it's brown, right? It better be. You can't use basic because you need that stamp keep. Mac Daddy P. He can't pick it up either. You should hear him getting up in the morning. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, oh, sir, you're making way too much noise. I cannot handle it. Brown and orange. Is it? Okay. All right, let's do brown and orange. And y'all can tell me how you want it layered or whatever. And I'll do that one as a giveaway because definitely not my team. I don't even, let me just not say that. Okay, so we're back. We're back. Thank you, Donzel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to leave this here because that's Sugar Mama D. And I'm just going to click this plus sign, right? And this time I'm not going to go slow because we've already done it the slow way, right? We're on speed demon status, okay? We were on snail status. Now we're on speed demon, okay? I got to go see Mac Daddy P before it's too late. He still has to go to work tomorrow, okay? All right. Dimps, I try not to be, but it's Patrice's fault. She makes me be that way. Okay? I don't know why she does that, but she does. All right, so I'm going to go to open. I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to grab that G and that O. I'm going to do better about saving that, saving this somewhere else, but not right now, okay? So I'm going to grab the SVG. I'm going to get the G and the O. The G, I'm going to click open. I'm choosing editable artwork. I'm going to click apply, right? And I'm going to turn off the dark matte. I'm going to just put it back to light for now, okay? So I got the G, and I'm going to just move it up first. I don't know why Patrice, she does that. Okay, and then I'm going to open again. I'm going to find the O, right? So I'm going to find the O, right? Editable artwork. Click apply. So first thing you do, you grab your files. You get the varsity font, you get the football that you're going to use, and you decide on your team, right? All right, so now I have my G and my O. Remember when I brought that in, I brought it in as editable artwork, right? My G and my O are not touching. You don't want the G and the O to be touching, okay? And you might not even want it to be that close, depending on how big you want your offset to be. And to be honest, you might not even want an offset. Like you might want to just have it without an offset, because when I did the Cowboys file the first time, I did it without an offset and it was still nice. Like my mom loved it. My stepdad even he was like, I'm gonna wear that. And my mom was like, no, you're not. It's glitter vinyl. And he was like, yes, I am. And I said, no, you're not. So we got that all figured out because there was only one shirt. Okay, so there's that. All right, so I'm going to select the G and the O, right? And I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go to paths, and I'm going to combine paths. Okay, and then I'm going to make it big. Now, what did I say about making this big? Because I said something about it earlier about making this big. Said something about making this big. And I like it a little bit longer. Thank you, Donzel. I like to make mine a little bit longer. You can make it long or you can keep it short. You can do it however you want to do it, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let me go to undo. Does anybody know what I didn't do? Can y'all look at it and tell what I didn't do? Hey, S. Johnson. I don't sell anything. Yes, Velda. Yes. Velda, I love you. Let me stop sharing for 1 second. You guys, I don't sell anything. And I want you to be beyond buying files from people. I want you to make it yourself. That's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this so you can make your own. I want you to be able to do it. Okay? Yes, Risa, that's right. I didn't align it. Okay? I don't do any sales, and I would not. I want you to be able to do it for yourself. All right. Oh, wait, let me go back. Click stop sharing. I'm just joking. All right, so we're back, right? And I did not align this. So the G is on one line and the O is on the other. And I need to go back and fix that. So I'm going to move this O up. And remember, they should not be touching. I guess that's a good distance from the O. I mean, from the G. I guess, let me move it over a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Maybe, I think that's fine. All right, so now I'm going to select both, and I'm going to go to Arrange and Align Objects to the bottom. So now they are aligned. All right. And now I'm going to right click and go to Paths and Combine Paths. So now my G and my O are one thing together. They're not two separate letters anymore, right? And I'm going to make this big, and I'm going to be careful. You can pay attention right down here. You can see where the width is and the height, right? You can look at it over here, but you can also pay attention to it right here, okay? So I'm looking at this, and I honestly, I think 11.4 is sufficient. I just think that it's best to not even go above 11.5, okay? All right, I don't do any sales, you guys. My goal is to teach you to make stuff for yourself, so you're not dependent on anybody else. Because what if the person you buy from stops selling? Then what you gonna do? You gotta find somebody else. That's your supplier. You don't need a supplier. You are your own supplier. All right. So now I have my G and my O. My G and my O are one thing together because I combined the paths. Now what I'm going to do is go to File, Open, and I'm going to grab that football. Remember the football? I remember I said I used football 1. And I really do need to save it in a different place, but I just haven't done it yet. All right, so I'm going to bring it in as editable artwork. I'm going to click Apply, and I'm going to just kind of rotate it, so that is upwards like this, and that is not sticking out. Now I kind of did that perfect. I like that. All right, we good so far? Okay, how y'all feeling so far? I think we got this part. We got this already, right? He can, but not. I don't think. He didn't. No, that did not look right for him. And it was for my mom, and I would have had to make him another one, and I wasn't doing it. But I did make him a tumbler, and it came out really nice, a Dallas Cowboys tumbler. Okay, we good? Okay, all right. So Cleveland Browns, y'all, it's orange. Let me look it up on my phone. Hex codes. Not Jex codes. Hex codes for Cleveland. Oh, it's coming up. Okay, so it's dark brown and orange and white. So for the go, y'all want the go to be orange? Because it's FF3C00. Let's see. FF3C00. I kind of like that. Hey, Monique. I kind of like that, y'all. I think I like it a lot. I really think I like it a lot. That is good. I think I like it. All right, so now I have that. Who remembers what's next? Who remembers what's next? I have the football and I have go. Yes, kind of like subtract. Yes, I'm going to select this, right? And then I'm going to go down here to stamp keep. And I'm going to make a space for the football, right? So I can move the football out, and the space where the football, what takes up the football is there, right? And the reason why I'm doing this is because we don't layer glitter vinyl on top of glitter vinyl, right? So that space is open for my football, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna click undo so it can put the football right back in the right spot. All right, so this time, instead of using that Signature font, I'm going to go back and use the Blontic script, and we'll see if that one looks good, okay? So we're good so far. I think this looks really good already. I really do. All right, so now I don't have anything selected, right? Nothing is selected. I'm down here. Here's my mouse, right? I can click right here. And remember, in order to get to your text, you don't have anything selected. Okay, so I'm going to click on the T for text, and the Signature font is still there, but I'm not going to use that one this time. But let's just see what it looks like. So let's see, browns. Oh, that kind of looks good. But let's just see what it looks like in Blontic script. Let's see. Blontic. Oh, Blustina might look good. Oh, no. Ugh. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like that. Let me stop sharing for 1 second, you guys. Okay, I'm going to go back to Wordmark. Remember, Wordmark had all of my fonts. Remember that at the beginning when I was showing you like how I was making a decision about the fonts? Remember that? Yes, no, yes, no, maybe so. I'm going back to Wordmark because I kind of like Signature, but so if you're just joining, let me go back to Wordmark. Present share screen window. So I'm gonna type browns and see what options I have and what might look good. Cherry blossom. Ooh, this one looks. I like that. Christmas. Chocolate. I like that. I really like that. Let's see what else. So I'm showing you what I would do if, I was here by myself and I wasn't on live and I was trying to decide which font to use. So this will be my actual process. Okay. So if you're ever wondering, like, I want to know what Delonda would do, this is what I would do right here. Oh, I like that too. Hopeful. I'm sorry this tutorial is taking long, but hopefully you're finding it helpful. Okay. Ooh. I don't want to, oh my gosh. I don't want to choose too many because it's hard to narrow it down when you do. I'm going to just stop right there and look at the ones that I selected and see which one I like. So I definitely do not want this one because it's too thin. I'm going to close that. I like this one a lot. I also like Lightning script. I do not like this one. I do not like that one. I don't want that one. This is too curly. Oh, I think I'm going to go with Genkais. I think I'm going to go with this one, y'all. I like this one. What y'all think? You like the last one? Let me go back. Let me see what it was. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I don't remember what it was. God dang it. It's not gonna let me show. It's not gonna show me. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what was it? I don't remember what it was. Was it the one I just showed? Go with that one, y'all, because I don't remember what it was. Oh man. We're gonna go with Genkeist. Genkeist came from Defont. Okay, Genkeist. It came from Defont, so it's a free font. All right. So, and I've used that one a lot. I've used that one. I use that one a lot. I like that font. It's big and bold. I like that. All right. Thank you, Dims. All right, let's go back to Leonardo and we will go to Genkeist. Genkeist. Okay, so there it is right there, and it's bold, and I do not have auto weld selected. Okay, I'm going to click apply. And remember, it's only brown, even though it's so appropriate. It's only brown because the last thing that I had selected was the football. So that's why it just came in brown. All right. So I'm going to resize it. And remember, it's not welded. It's not on auto weld because I like to do that part myself. And what I'm going to do, you see the cut lines? Hopefully y'all can see that. Or do I need to? Oh, Mother Lover is good too. You can see the cut lines. Hopefully you can. Can y'all see that? Or do I need to make it bigger? Y'all want to see what lightning script looks like? Let's see. Was that it, Dims? Lightning script. Let's see what that one looked like. Oh, that does look good. Let's see. Ooh, I like it, Dims. I like it. I like this. This font came from Creative Fabrica. Lightning script came from Creative Fabrica. I remember that. Because there are some that I just love. Okay. All right. So let's go with this. The only thing I'm a little teeny tiny worried about is that R. Because it's not really connected. I'm a little bit worried about it. But we'll see. We're going to go with it. All right. So I'm going to select the font. I'm going to right click, go to paths, and I'm going to ungroup the paths. Now I'm going to just click on the O. I'm going to bring it over. But instead of using my mouse, I'm going to use the arrows on the keyboard. Okay. Oh, that's too close. Maybe I better use my mouse so I can control it. Control. I'm in control. Ooh. Janet Jackson, that was in her good days. Let's bring that over. I like it like that. Whoever wins it, Karen. All right, so now I have it the way I want it, and I'm going to select the font. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go to paths and weld. Okay. All right. So hopefully y'all got that. Now, the next thing I do is I add an offset to this, but I'm going to make my the matte dark just so we can see the offset and see what it looks like. Okay. So right here, I have the text selected and it's browns. I'm going to go to build contours. Patrice, you on shenanigans. You're on shenanigans. All right, I'm going to build contours and I'm going to go to editable contour, cut only, include holes, and I'm going to bring that, I'm going to give me an offset. Now this offset is, it's not going to be black. It's actually going to be white. And I think 71 is fair. Okay. So I'm going to click apply. And that's what we have so far. Okay. Hey, Sonia Burnett. All right. So now I'm not finished though, because now I need to add an offset to that offset. Okay. And remember, we're not going slow this time. We've already done this. We're on our second time. So I'm going to build contours, editable contour, include holes, offset. And now you can see the offset behind there is black. And I think that's a fair size 67. I think that looks, I mean, it's almost making me like the Browns. Like, girl, you need a team. This is the one. Okay, I love it. I might even become a Browns fan. Okay, so now on my mat, I have the word go. I have my football. There's nothing behind the football. I have 3 layers of browns. 3 layers, right? I have the brown. I have the browns. I have the browns, and then I have the white browns, and then I have the black browns. Girl, you are so crazy. I don't know why. Why are you like this? I don't know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is bring this up, and I'm going to resize it to whatever size I want, right? Now that kind of looks good, but it's blending a lot with that football, and I ain't really feeling it. So I'm definitely going to make one of these layers orange, but we'll talk about that in a minute because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter yet. All right, so I'm moving this over, and I think I want to make it a little bit bigger. I don't think it's big enough. Ooh, 11.7, too big. 11.5, let's do 11.4. I think that looks good. How y'all feel about that? The browns. Okay, I think that looks good. How y'all feel about that? Don't worry about the colors, but I'm just asking about the size. The size, okay? So the size I think is good. Now I'm going to move the browns and the white browns off, right? I'm just moving that off to the side for now, right? Remember I did that before? And I'm going to select the go and the football and the black browns. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm like that. Okay, and I'm going to do stamp keep. Going down here, third option, stamp keep. And then I'm going to move the browns out, the black browns. Okay. Yes. So we're good. Now I'm going to add an offset to the go, right? Because I think it will look fantastic with an offset. Now that right there, that adding an offset right here, this is definitely a matter of personal preference, because depending on what color shirt you put this on or what color bag or whatever, I mean, you could really set it off, right? You could do 2 layers if you wanted to, right? You really could really bring this out. I think it will look nice. But I do, and this is my personal opinion, I do think you should have an offset around the go. That's just my opinion. I think it just makes it look nicer. So I'm going to click on the go, just the go, and I'm going to go to build contours, editable contour, include holes, and I'm going to add an offset to this. I want it a little bit thick. I want it a little bit thick because that orange is already banging, and anything that's going to go behind that orange really should stand out, right? That's how I feel about it. All right, so I'm going to click apply. Now you see it's black, but I don't think black is the right color. I think white would be better. Look at that. Look at that. How y'all feel about that? Think the white is too thick? You think the white is good? How y'all feel? Two Stephanies. Hey to both of y'all. How y'all feeling about that? Nice. Okay. Twana says nice. Okay. Good. Okay. Perfect. All right. So now I'm going to select my browns and now if I wanted to keep all three layers, if I wanted to, because with the New Orleans Saints file, there are 3 layers of the word saints. Now I could do the same thing here. I could have 3 layers of browns. I wish I could stop laughing, but I can't. Okay, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try my very best. All right, so what I can do, if I want to have 3 layers, and I hope this doesn't confuse anyone, I can put this white layer on top of this brown. Like I can put the white on top of the black, right? Like that. I could just put those two together, and I could do a stamp keep, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Undo. I can do a stamp keep and get my my little offset right here, and this could still be black. Yeah, that could be black, and then this will be white, but this is also going to be an offset. So I would have to put my brown on top of this, right? Like that. I will put the brown on top of the white. Too much laughter. I don't like it. Ma'am, you probably don't like chicken. What kind of life you living? So then I could try to like center it and see if it's, if it's good. And then I can do another stamp keep right here. Stamp keep. And so this back layer is also, it's an outside layer. It's not a full layer, right? And then I could have this. Now this, I could decide if I want it to be brown, or this could actually be, that orange like that. Oh, no. Undo. I don't like it. I don't like that. Maybe this white layer. So maybe this is where y'all will come in with the colors. So this white layer of browns, do we want that to be white? Do we want that to be white, or do we want that to be orange? Let's see. Ooh, no, that looks terrible. Undo. Maybe just keep it brown. I don't know if it's too much brown. What do y'all think? Move the white, take the white out, and just have the black like that. And let's make it like that. No, I don't like that either. Try orange where? You like it brown? Let me go back. Let me see let me make this back dark. And if I put this white and I put this, undo. Let's put this back on top like that and put this back on top like that. I kind of like that. Let's see if we change the go. Let's see if go is, let me just see something right quick. Try orange where black is. That's a lot of orange. Let me see something right quick though. So where that's orange, if I make that white, and click apply, and I make that offset orange. Where is that orange? What was it? Was it this one? What was it? Hold on. Let me look at it. The orange was FF3C00. FF3. FF3C00. Oh no, that's not good. You should have been my teacher. It's so funny. Move the white. You like keep the white. It sets off the brown. Keep the white. Try orange where the black is. So let me see if I change this to orange. Let's see. Have that orange. Have this white. And have this brown. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. What do y'all think about that? That looks good. You think it should be white? Move the white. I like it like this. I'm not a Browns fan, but who was the Cleveland Browns fans? Who was it? Who was it? Because I don't remember. I think it looks good like this, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this. Now, I'm finished. I'm completely finished with this, right? So I can select this design, and now let me select the whole thing, everything on the mat. Now I can see the width is right at 11.649. Now, honestly, it's kind of safe, but if it were me, just to be on the complete safe side, I would bring the whole thing down to a width of 11.5. That's just what I would do. Okay? That's just what I would do. Now, if you have wide vinyl, if you have some of the wide vinyl like I showed you, or let me stop sharing so y'all can see my face, because I want to be clear about this. If you have wide vinyl, like Cricut vinyl, remember, I reviewed this at the beginning. Cricut vinyl is wider than Siser. Even though I love Siser, Cricut, you all right. You could be my side piece. I left home to be with my side piece. Y'all remember that song? Okay, so Cricut vinyl is 12 by 19, right? So if you were using Cricut vinyl, you would still be safe. You would be good. But if you're using Siser, I wouldn't chance it. I would make my design 11.5. If you're using any vinyl that's less than 12 inches in width, make sure you understand what I'm saying, because I don't want anybody saying, Delonda, I cut my vinyl 17 times because I was trying to follow you. You did not follow me, because that's not what I said. If you're using anything less than 12 inches, make your design 11.5 in width, okay? Town Mama, you're talking to Sugar Mama D. No, this is not a repeat. Okay? Y'all good? Y'all good? All right, so let me go back in, and we about to land this plane, because I gotta go eat. I cooked dinner today. I was so proud of myself. Mama gonna be proud of me. Okay, so here we are. We're in our design. We have the whole file selected, right? We don't, I don't have a Siser Romeo. I don't have a Siser Juliet. And this is, in my opinion, it's hard to make this design in Cricut Design Space. Can it be done? Yes. Does it take 34 steps? Also, yes. Right? It does. It takes a lot of steps to me. And I don't think it's even when I did it in Cricut Design Space, I'm just telling you the truth. I didn't love it. I was not in love with it. I'm just telling you the truth. So I would select File, Export Artwork, selected artwork only. And the file format would be what? SVG. From who? Sugar Mama D. Okay. And then I would click Save. And what am I going to call this? I'm going to go to my documents, because remember, I have a Leonardo folder. You might not. I do. Right? And I'm going to call this Sugar Mama D Brown's file. And I'm going to click Save. And then I'm going to go to Cricut Design Space. And I'm going to cancel this because I'm not going to cut my Cowboys file, but I have it. Right? I have it. If I want to cut it, I can. I can put it on the same mat as this, on the same screen as this. I can click Upload. I can go to Upload Image, Browse. I can browse to wherever I have that file saved. I'm going to my Leonardo folder, and I'm going to Sugar Mama D Brown's file. I'm going to click Open. There's my file. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to add it to my canvas. And now I have two football teams on one canvas. Okay. Breaker, mind, calling Sugar Mama D. Come in, Sugar Mama D. What's your 20? Girl, you are crazy. Crazy, insane, crazy. Yay! Thank you, Risa. Yay! And guess what? You didn't even have to buy it. You made it yourself. Yes, honey, yes. That's what we do. We make stuff ourselves. We don't buy it, okay? Except rhinestone files. We buy them from who? Patrice and Eve. That's what we do. We buy files from them because we're not there yet. And Patrice won't help me again. She said she would, but she didn't. Okay. So then if I was finished, right, if I want to make both of these and like I'm going to sell this, right, I could, but I'm not. Y'all could. I'm not. I don't care to do that. And then I could just cut it all out. That's it. On the mat, confirm, right? And then I would have a billion mats. It is going to take me all the way through. But I'm going to click cancel. I'm not cutting anything. I'm not cutting anything. All right. So I'm going to my stop sharing. Okay. We good? Okay, we're good. All right. So have we met our goal? Thank you, Linda. Okay. Now, do y'all need to see me press this? Because I honestly, I mean, I will, but I don't really feel like I need to, because let me just tell you why. I have pressed glitter vinyl tons of times on my channel. I did it with the Cowboys file. I did it with the Eagles file. I did it with another layered file. I've done it a lot of times. If you need to see me press it, I will. However, if you're good with understanding how to do this, that's also good. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Okay. Jackie, you said yes, you do need to see me press it? Or yes, we accomplished the goal. Which yes was that? Okay, I do have a video on that. I promise I do. And I wouldn't tell you I did if I didn't. Because guess what I want you to do? Watch the videos. All of them. From what? The rooter to the tutor. Jamal's mama bought a whole trough of chitlins. Y'all remember that? Y'all need to watch your movies. Okay. But when I press mine, so like if I was pressing this, because I'm still gonna do my giveaway right quick before we go. If I was pressing this, right? If I was pressing the Saints file, I would start with the outline first, right? And when you make yours, you'll see how to line it up. You are smart enough and capable enough to look at your file and figure out how it should be layered, okay? Okay, so you hear my dog? I might have to get him in a minute, but okay, so I would start with the outline, and then with this one I would go to the and it depends on how many layers you have too. So then I will go to the black, right? And I will make sure that it's fitting in there. Now for my first layer, I'm going to set my heat press to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I live in Texas. I don't measure anything in Celsius ever. The only time I even say Celsius is when I'm looking at a heat press. Okay. I don't even use that terminology. Okay. So I would do this. I would press this for about 6 seconds. That's what I would do on 320 degrees Fahrenheit. I would pre-press my shirt. I would press this for 6 seconds. I peel it. Then I put this on top. I make sure it's in there good, that it fit in there the way that it's supposed to, right? Like that. Because it's going to look really, really good. And I will press that again for 6 seconds. I would make sure I'm using parchment paper, not butcher paper. Parchment paper. Parchment paper is going to stop your vinyl from shrinking. When I say parchment paper, don't be talking about, well, Delonda, I thought you said, no, you didn't. You did not think I said that. Parchment paper. Parchment. Okay. I splurged on this one because I was at a store that didn't have a generic brand. But if there would have been a generic, trust and believe, I would have got it. But they only had Reynolds, so I got the Reynolds. Okay. And you can use this a lot of times. You can keep using it over and over and over and over again. Okay. Parchment paper, parchment paper, parchment paper. So 6 seconds, parchment paper, boom. 6 seconds, parchment paper, boom. Then I will go to my white, put that on top. I would fill it in because nothing should be on top, right? 6 seconds, parchment paper. Then I go to my, and if I'm sending this to you, it'll already be in the right order. My brown, 6 seconds, parchment paper, boom. Then I go to my white part of my football, 6 seconds, parchment paper, boom. Then I go to my last layer. On my last layer, I'm going to give it the full 20 seconds. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I would give it the full 20 seconds, okay? And then you're going to have something luxurious that people are going to be like, oh, girl, can I buy that? Yes, you can. You can sell it, right? Because you have downloaded your font from where? Creative Fabrica, not from the font. And Reynolds is not a sponsored product. Reynolds need to pay me for saying that. Okay. Okay. All right. We're ready to do the giveaway. Okay. So I'm going to do 1 Saints, 1 Cowboys, 1 Browns, and 1, what is the other one I have? Chiefs. Now, don't be trying to get the file that ain't your team. I like them sometimes. No, we're not doing sometimes. If that's not your team, don't be trying to get the file. And I'm not sending you a file. That's a lie. Hold on. I'm sending you vinyl. This is what you'll be getting. Okay? You're not getting a file because I don't want to send you a file. I want you to make your own file. Because what? You're leaders. You're leaders. You're a leader. Where's my little book? When y'all took it, don't lie. Where's my little, okay. I said I was doing Browns. I got to write it down, y'all, because if I don't. Browns, Cowboys, Saints, and Chiefs. Okay. Y'all ready for the giveaway? All right, let's do it. So The first one we're going to do is Saints. So that's the word. But don't type it in yet. I got to get to the giveaway tool. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, let me turn it on subscribers only. Y'all ain't get my stuff if y'all ain't even subscribed to the channel. Honey, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Subscribers. At least 20 minutes. Let's save it. Okay, let's go to the giveaway tool. Okay. Where is it? StreamYard giveaway page. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let me share the screen and share. And the first word is Saints. Yes, good luck to everyone. Saints, 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 Saints. Saints, Saints, Saints. Saints, Saints, Saints. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gloria Montgomery, this file is yours. Gloria Montgomery. Y'all congratulate Gloria Montgomery. Yay, Gloria Montgomery. Go Saints. But I'm going to say that for every team because I don't care like that. Okay. All right. The next one is Cowboys. The next one is Cowboys. So let's go to choose and we will do Cowboys. 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 And I'm going to tell you how to get your, how I can send it to you. Cowboys. Cowboys. And remember, you can only win one time. So if you've already won, you should not be typing Cowboys. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teresa Barrow. Who is Valboys, Loretta? Who is... Okay. All right. All right. Teresa Barrow won Cowboys. We are going to do Chiefs. We're going to do Chiefs. 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 Congratulations, Teresa Barrow. Chiefs. 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 Chiefs, 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 Chiefs. Chiefs, 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 Chiefs. 5, 4, 3. I was looking for my oh, here it is. 2. I'm coming back. 1. Let me press the draw. Bonita Neely. All right. Congratulations, Bonita Neely. Bonita Neely. All right. And the last one we are going to do is Browns. The last one we're going to do is Browns. Oh, not BRP. Bag OWNS. Browns. 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 My dog is doing the most. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gigi Krause. Gigi Krause won for Browns. All right, let me write that down. All right, congratulations to all of the winners. Remember, what you're winning is vinyl. I'm not sending you a file. I will have to send you the actual vinyl that's cut out, just like that. What you'll do is send me your address via email. Now, let me be clear about this. This message is only for Gigi Krause, Teresa Barrow, Gloria Montgomery, and Bonita Neely. Please do not use this as an opportunity to email me and ask me a question, because I will not respond. Okay, I don't do that because I don't do one-on-one support. Okay, I want to make sure I say that. All right, so that is for them. All you do is send me your name and your address, and I will get this put in the mail. When it comes to you, it will be separated by sheets of parchment paper, the expensive kind, honey, the rentals. Okay, just so you know that. All right, and then who was that? Lolita and Nita said, I'm going to send you a DTF transfer of my logo. So if you're wondering, like, what is that for? What would I do with that? So I made a lot. Well, this is what it looks like on a shirt. See how cute that is? I know, it's so cute. But you get to decide which one you want. And these transfers were ordered from Super Color. So these are the good ones, right? These are thick and good. So you can either decide on I love crafting with Delonda or I enjoy crafting with Delonda. Just let me know which one you want and I will send it to you. Same thing with you guys, my email address. I'm going to type it so you can see it. You want the Dimps? Okay, I got you, Dimps. Send me your address. Okay, that's my email address for those of you who won. Let me also put the link again for the in my opinion file for the 99th time. And we will be landing this plane. Okay, I'm not sure why y'all are asking me to keep doing that, but whatever. Share page link, copy. Okay. Thank you, Dimps. So she already did it for you. She already gave it to you. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I always say that when you give someone your time, it's equivalent to your treasure, and I don't take that lightly. Hopefully you learned something and you found this time valuable and you feel like this is a task that you can accomplish. I don't want you to leave here feeling like you need to buy the file from someone else. I want you to leave here feeling and knowing that you can create this file yourself, because you can go back and watch the video as many times as you need to, right? You can just keep watching it over, and I would love that, right? Because with YouTube, views matter more than subscribers, right? So if you watch a video 10 times, that's great for me. It might even be great for you, but it's going to be fantastic for me. Okay, views are important. Views are important. So thank you all for being here. Let me say what I say about road rage. It's just not necessary, you guys. Don't ever get yourself involved in road rage, even if it means that, you know, you're going to be late because somebody is, you know, trying to have road rage with you, or they're trying to get into an argument or an altercation. Don't involve yourself in that at all. Don't ever do that. When you leave your house and you get in your car, your goal is to arrive alive wherever you're going, right? And we know, all of us know, that people are going through stuff, right? People are going through stuff at work. People are going through stuff at home. Sometimes people are caring for others and they feel unappreciated. They're working on jobs. We're working on jobs where you feel unappreciated. You feel like you're not making enough money. You're working harder than the person who's making more than you. You know, it could be a whole number of things, right? You might be someone's caregiver, and that's a hard, thankless job, right? So just always keep that in the back of your mind. So if somebody's trying to have road rage with you, or they're trying to get into, just tell yourself they have to use the bathroom and I'm in the way. That's all I do. I just like, oh, they have to use the bathroom and I'm in the way. So I'll move out of the way. I just don't get yourself involved in it. Don't argue with anybody. You don't have a point to prove. That's not your goal, right? Remember, what did I say? No response is a response, right? No response is clear. It's clear, right? Okay. So just don't even, I think it's senseless. I think it's a senseless thing. Just don't involve yourself, okay? Arrive alive. Because I always tell anybody, if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to be what? Late. I'm going to be late. I already know that. So, and Delonda's coming. She's going to be late. I was late. We're not going to talk about it. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you more than I could ever express, because I think it's when somebody gives their time, it's a precious treasure, and I appreciate your time. Okay, so y'all be good to one another. Be good to one another. Okay, show some kindness, increase the peace. We need more peace. Okay, I enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned. All right, that's my goal. Dimps, I'll be looking for your email, and I'll be looking for emails from those 6 people. Okay. All right. And Twana, what was your team? What was your team, Twana? And Jesse, I'm gonna send Jesse. Email me your address too. I'm gonna send you a DTF transfer. Twana, what was your team? I don't know if she's still here. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Robin. Robin S. It was the Browns. Twana, email me and I'm gonna send you the. I'm gonna make one specifically for you because you told everybody to hit that thumbs up. I got you, Twana. I got you. Okay, I got you, Twana. I got you. All right. Bye, y'all. Until next time. Okay. Y'all be good to one another.